What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the Free Your Mind podcast. I am your host, Sydney Lincoln, joined by your co-host, Jesse Crease.
What's up, guys?
Today we are here to talk all about relationships. The good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between.
Mostly the ugly, though.
Mostly the ugly. We are going to talk about ourselves and our own personal relationships because if you're just tuning in with us, we are a couple. And today we thought we would kick it off with some bad dating profiles.
Gracie Cam. Anybody want an Aiden Cam? He's drinking water right now. Aww. Oh, scary. Anyways, sorry.
Okay, first profile is Mark, $150,000 a year salary, engineer for the military. Okay, all right, I see you. Never married, no kids. Sounding good so far. No legal drug issues. No legal/drug issues. Yes, I want to get married. Okay. Where could this possibly go wrong? This just seems like a dream so far. I mean, look at them legs. I guess that's all we get, but look at them legs,
Them
man.
chicken legs.
Those legs look like they could
Might need to work out
run
a
like a
little more.
chicken. Yeah, well, we don't judge here on the Free Your Mind podcast. Chicken legs welcome. Okay, he says, why am I still single? A woman has never put an acceptable amount of effort into dating me.
Oh, God.
Don't complain about there being no good men. I am a good man standing right in front of you who is single, and I'm telling you exactly how to get me. Now the question, are you humble enough to lower your ego to do what is necessary to attain a high value man? The ball is in your court.
Bro, that just straight up sounds narcissistic as fuck. Like, I am the best man ever.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to say all that.
Right?
You were doing good up until then.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever swipes right on this profile is just, I mean, at this point, a straight up psychopath.
Whoever swipes on this profile is out for your money. And that's about it. Cause shit, 150,000 year salary.
To be treated like shit, I'd do it. The name is blurred out for this one.
Oh, God. All right, moving on to number 2. Just checking this recycling/trash bin of used women out, ... seeing if there's anything salvageable, LOL. What?
Okay.
No
right.
mRNA vaccinated people or anyone who's slept with an mRNA vaccinated person. Must be a submissive, non-confrontational, or selfish person. Okay. Western feminist women won't qualify. If you have kids and your kids come first, do not expect me to put you first. Oh my God. If you have kids from multiple dads, that's not a good sign either. Looking for a God-fearing woman and someone awake and not woke.
Dude, how do people genuinely create these accounts and believe it's gonna work?
Okay, first of all, I know this is a judgment-free zone.
How could you be
also,
this stupid?
If you're a crappy person, I am gonna judge you. Can we talk about what is on his face? Just that straight stripe on his chin.
Yeah, it's not cute. It's not cute. Not a good look.
And second of all, if you're calling women trash, don't even bother making a profile.
Self-employed. How much you want to bet he doesn't have a job?
Probably.
Because I feel like only like a bum son who's lived with their parents or mom their whole life would have this mindset.
Oh, 100%.
If you want to call it that.
The whole God-fearing woman. Looking for a God-fearing woman.
That has to be a joke.
Right?
That has to be. There's no way that's not a joke.
Yeah, the whole, like, especially the whole, like, if your kids come first, do not expect me to put you first. You're crazy for that. You're absolutely wild for that, because I'm sorry, if I was a mom, my kids would 100% always come first.
And that's how
That's
it should
just a
be.
given. Right, that's just a given.
Sorry, smiley face. But I guess you're going to die single. Some people are just meant to die single. And he's one of them.
Seriously.
Moving on to number 3, we have Chris, 42.
I'm actually terrified right now. What the fuck
Horse Annihilator, if that makes you feel any better. My bio. I am only here for marriage or friends with benefits. I will marry you even if we are wildly incompatible for the hell of it. That, you know, I like this guy. This is my vibe. I picked agnostic thinking it said antagonistic because I'm constantly trying to upset God. I will eventually start living in your attic / basement / crawl space. The law cannot remove me. I'd swipe
I'd be
right.
friends with this dude because that's hilarious. This, like, if this is just a joke and he's not being, like, serious, which it seems obvious to everybody here that, like, it's a joke. But, like, if it's just a joke, I 100% would be, like, besties with this guy because this is my type of vibe too. This is hilarious.
No, I think he is on here to, like, hook up.
Yeah, but he's, like,
it's-
trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd swipe
But
right.
the photo just gets me, bro, because ew, wait, if you zoom in, you can see his teeth are like freaking bright yellow, though. Maybe he's not joking. At least about them moving into the attic.
Listen, he's 42. At least he still got his teeth. I'm just
True.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
This looks like a homeless man trying to find somebody to, like, home him. Moving on to number 4, Liam, 65, things in common, also interested in restaurants and has 2 other things in common with you.
This has potential. This looks promising.
Retired firefighter, conservative Christian man with a sharp edge, southern gentleman most of the time, lol. Please don't be crazy. Also, men need to know if you're trans, okay? Don't try to sneak that in. Have a nice day. Ew. You said, oh, this seems promising, and then it took a sharp turn.
Okay, you
First
know,
of all,
but listen, I get that, you know, like needing to know someone's trans, but you don't need to put that in your bio. I mean, that's
something that you talk about personally. Like, it just seems shameful the way he's saying it. Like, he's shaming trans people, and that's like
right. See, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you know, you have your opinions, it's fine, whatever, but like on your bio is crazy. Okay, number 5, we have Shane, 49, 6'3", dominant, fit, pilot, speaks Spanish and Portuguese. Pro tip, men don't care if you are witty, have a master's, CEO of whatever, are independent, have a successful career, etc. Congrats, but those are masculine traits. Men want feminine, sweet, affectionate, pretty, and bring peace to my life. Daddy issues to the front on the line. I think we're at a loss of words. You know what? I think when a woman is any of these things that he listed, it threatens his masculinity because it is clearly so fragile for him to think that those are masculine traits. So I think he's probably a mama's boy.
Definitely.
I mean,
this is
saying,
obviously right. This is obviously a guy who's just projecting his insecurities because, God forbid, should a woman have a better job than him, that's not allowed in his book. That just gives me the ick. Like, that genuinely gives me the ick because women are strong, like, just as strong as men, if not stronger in the mind. I mean, like, I don't know.
I mean, like, we're not feminists or anything, but, like, we have common sense, and this whole being is not common sense.
All right, moving on to number 6. Just letting you guys know this is the last profile we will be reacting to.
Why do you sound
Number
so
6.
mysterious? You're like, Guys, just so you know, this is the last one.
It's the last one. All right, number 6, Benjamin 30. Exact match, by the way. This person meets all your
That's
preferences. So, pros of dating me. I'm can fix anything like your dad. No kids, not divorced, and no dad bod. Total cool uncle vibes. Wanna be the cool aunt. Own my own home. Doesn't watch anime like some weirdo. Oh.
Dude, I think I'm about to start dating this guy.
Some reviews by the ladies. Always knows what to do for dinner. Absolutely would date again. Megan. Tall enough to reach the top cabinet. Tall enough for me. Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay.
You know he's the one who's tall enough to reach the top cabinet.
I've never been so attracted to a man in jorts. Ashley. This guy just like... I wouldn't say... I don't know.
I'm in love with him. I approve.
Oh my god, guys, she's gonna leave me. We need to find something bad about Benjamin. Hurry.
Okay, there is something bad about him, actually.
Yeah, he doesn't like anime.
No. The deal breaker for me is his grammar. His grammar is not it. You need to fix yourself, get it together, and be the attractive man that you are to Lindsay, Ashley, and Megan.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but no offense to Megan, Lindsay, and Ashley, but this is a very unflattering photo. Like, I'm sure he's a great...
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's like a great guy and everything, but like, it's the photo for me that's giving me the ick, because why are you like halfway sticking your tongue out? I can see your chin, you know?
Okay, guys, I actually have 2 stories to read because these are kind of short. Reddit, what are your dating horror stories? The first one, I had a Tinder date where he showed up an hour late and drunk. That's already, I mean, we don't have a lot of backstory on this, but like with Tinder, it's like either a hookup or like if you're like serious about someone, like that's 2 different situations. Like, okay, but let's continue. He also had a lot more facial features and was a lot older than I thought. He tried to show me his shitty pop punk band and get me to go home with him. No, just no. It was awful. Another time I was on a first date to the zoo, another Tinder date, and I go in the petting zoo. The dude kind of stands outside looking nervous. I ask why he won't pet goats with me, and he says he always gets attacked. I convince him to come inside, and no joke, every goat is attacking him within minutes. I felt so bad. He told me to run while these goats are going ham on him. It was awkward for the rest of the day.
Bro, can you imagine? Just run, save yourself.
If there's something about this guy's like aura energy that just makes goats attack him, I wouldn't trust it either.
No, because goats, like, I don't know, in my experience, I mean, we went to the goat festival and, like, they were nice, they were chill. Like, you just went up and pet them, like, they didn't attack you or nothing. So this guy's energy really had to be off.
And with the first one, like, I kind of would be freaked out too if, I met up with someone and they, like, looked a lot older and, like, their facial features were, like, more... it just has a lot more facial, so I don't know if they're like more defined or like what, like more wrinkles. Like, I don't know, but like I would be kind of creeped out too.
Right, and let's also not forget the fact that he showed up a little drunk. Like me personally, if somebody showed up a little drunk to a Tinder date, like somebody I don't know, it's the first time I'm meeting them, I'd be honestly scared because it's like,
especially for a first date. Gracie in the background with the lips. Okay, our second story. This may not be considered a horror story, but I'm telling it anyways because it was horrifying to me, LOL. I met a guy online and we chatted for almost a month before we actually went on our first date. We hit it off immediately and had a lot in common. We laughed a lot and the whole date went really well. Until the end of the night. You know that end of the night when it's a bit awkward for some and you are waiting for that end of night kiss or sort of goodbye. I was sitting in the passenger seat in front of my car and we both kind of awkwardly leaned in and we went the same way, so it was going to be a miss. Hard to explain. No, honey, we got it. Anyways, we both paused and tried to adjust our positions, and he panicked, went, and grabbed me around the neck like I was his little brother and says, "Come here, you," and proceeds to noogie me. He gave me a noogie. Not for long, it hurt slightly, and my hair ended up a freaking mess. He let go. I stared blankly at the front of the car. He laughed awkwardly. I laughed awkwardly and got out of the car. Neither of us ever spoke to each other again. It's been years and my friends and I laugh about it now. He was harmless. He just panicked. I hate both of these people.
That would be like one of those moments where, like, if that happened to me, it'd be like, I don't know about you, but like I'll have like those memories of like in the cringe vault, like in my head.
And that like you push away.
And it just randomly pops up. Like it'll be just like a regular Tuesday afternoon and it just pops up in my head and I just like physically go, oh.
I can't even begin.
I'm like trying to imagine like if you were to do that to me.
I love that his instinct was to grab her and come here, you.
Oh, God.
I know. Oh, God is right.
I feel bad for that girl. She was probably like, oh, God. It's just
I feel bad for her. Like, yeah. That would give me all of a sudden so hard.
No, literally, because like you're 1 minute you're having a nice date, the next minute he's treating you like your kid brother. It's just like,
yeah.
Really? So next up, we're going to be talking about most insane lesbian situations.
Oh, God. This could go so many ways.
This was like on the Ask platform on Reddit. So most insane lesbian situation. First up we have, when I was 18, I had a friend, 17, and we both liked each other, and you could basically say it was a situationship. We acted like we were together and hung out all the time in and out of school and called each other girlfriends, and we loved each other. Only reason we couldn't fully be together was because she had a boyfriend of 5 years that lived at home with her and had a 2-year-old kid with him.
No. Oh, shit.
I stayed because she said she wanted to be with me instead of him, and she did break up with him at the very beginning, but got back together very fast because she felt stuck in her situation and felt like she needed him. We only lasted 4 months romantically linked until she decided she needed to focus on him and the kids, so she chose him over me. But we stayed friends even though it was very obvious our feelings for each other never went away. Eventually, she ended up blocking me because he wanted her to, and she thought she would never see me again. I did everything I could to change that ending, and we now currently are in school together, about to graduate, and are secretly friends, and she has me secretly unblocked and hiding it from him. I appreciate what I have with her and am gonna enjoy it while it lasts because I know it's not forever. Still very much in love with her. Oh, that's so sad.
This sucks. This is not a good situation.
Right, and I can't really blame her friend for staying with like the dad, because I could see it from a point of view where it's like, well, I don't want my kid to be raised in a broken home, and you know, like I rely on this guy to help me with my kid. Like at the end of the day, she's just looking out for her kid, so you can't really even be mad at her for it. You know what I mean? This is just so like...
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like with the kid. So like I understand, and like I think that the girl, like, she needs to like stop with the secrets and
I think
talk about like, I don't know, an open relationship. Like, it sounds like the only reason she's that, or she just like, she's a player and she wants to play both of them. Like, cause she's leading the girl on the
right.
OP.
That's the other thing that I was thinking about is like, yeah, she's looking out for her kid at the end of the... Oh my gosh.
At the end of the day, she's looking out for the kid, but I mean, you need to like put the kid first and like have a healthy relationship. And like if her relationship with the kid's dad is good and like they're, you know, they love each other, whatever, then cool. But like she has this going on too. So I don't know.
It's not fair to the girl who posted this because, you know, you're just Like, her friend is just dragging her on the whole time, making her fall in love with her even more, deepening the relationship that this girl at the end of the day knows is never going to happen. Like, it's never going to truly be just her and her friend. And, you know, that's also, if you think about it, that's also kind of on the girl who posted this, because it says, you know, I know it's not forever, still very much in love with her. So at the end of the day, she knows what she's getting herself into. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing just seems messy.
I don't know. My jealousy issues could not. I feel so bad for OP. Yeah, you probably should move on from this person. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, if what you're looking for is like an actual true relationship, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, if I could give any advice to this girl, I would say, as heartbreaking as it's going to be, move on and find somebody that will want to be with you and only you. I'd say move on and find somebody that will love you monogamously. Moving on to the next story. In high school, I ended up playing matchmaker between my best friend, who I was fully head over heels for, but hadn't realized it yet, with my other friend. It unfortunately became an abusive relationship that she kept running back to despite my attempts to extricate her from it until he went too far and cops got involved. Then she dropped the bomb that she used to like me before she started dating the abusive ex. She then went running, at the tender age of 17, into the arms of some 21-year-old college guy. All 4 years of this, she kept me strung along as potential fallback, to the point of even asking me to a homecoming dance when she was between rounds with the abusive boyfriend, and then standing me up only to tell me the next day that they reconciled that night. Oh my God. It kind of permanently ruined me. I'm not completely innocent either. Nothing about that whole situation turned out well. Even teachers noticed how deeply into depression I had sunk and ended up calling my parents about it. Through no desire of my own, we caught up a decade after graduating, when she saw me trying to slip out unnoticed at a gym we apparently both went to. She told me she narrowly avoided getting trafficked before finally landing her dream job and marrying her current husband. I then deleted my socials and lost her contact. That scar is too dangerous for me to risk opening back up. Oh my God, I feel so bad. Why is it like, I don't know. I feel like lesbians like have the craziest relationship stories. I really
clearly,
do.
Women are crazy.
Yeah.
So like when women are in love, they're crazy, and when women are loving with each other, it's like
even crazier.
You know?
I mean, don't get me wrong,
bad.
I'm a woman lover, but like
it's pretty bad. And actually, the highest domestic violence rates are lesbian relationships.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Happy Pride Month.
I'm not gonna lie, like, this is coming from me personally, but like, I know I can be a very emotional person. So I know, like, I kind of see why lesbian relationships are kind of crazy, especially because I'm in one, you know, so we've had our ups and downs, but boy, do we got a story to tell.
We do, and we'll tell it someday. Not today. When we reach 100 subscribers, it's pretty messy.
But I mean, going back to this, I mean, first of all, if you had a massive crush on this girl to begin with, why would you play matchmaker? But it does say that she didn't realize she had a massive crush when, like, she played matchmaker, so there's that too. All right, guys, this will be the last this will be the last crazy lesbian situation that we will be reading.
It better be a good one. Go out with the bang.
It says, not as insane as other stories, but one girl I was dating had a guy best friend who was in love with her, and he hated me. The first day he met me, eventually told me that he hated how outgoing and confident I was. I was naturally flirty and witty, and that was, in his words, an attractive, alternative-looking girl. While he was...
Attractive, alternative-looking girl?
Guys,
You wanna
leave me alone.
rewind that one. Okay, so far, I feel like he hates her from day one because he knows. He knows something's up. He can sense it.
While he was an overweight, nerdy boy with a patchy beard and bad skin problems. I did try and offer him dating advice and told him to put more effort into his appearance, saying that if you look after yourself, people will see that and be drawn to it, but he thought that was me trying to change him. One conversation I'll never forget with him was the night after me and my ex slept together for the first time, and I left to head home long distance, and he proceeded to tell me that she messaged him all excited saying I was the first person to make her orgasm and she didn't know girls could orgasm more than once. I was her first WLW relationship. I felt really awkward and just said back, thank you, I guess. You just messaging me to tell me I'm good in bed. He really didn't like that and kept ranting. My ex didn't see his behavior as an issue, even when he was chatting to a 17-year-old girl on Tinder and when he was bad-mouthing me to her behind my back. I eventually grew tired of it and broke things off as much as it did hurt. That's kind of crazy. First of all, why is he chatting with a 17-year-old girl on Tinder?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking.
That's really weird.
That's sketchy.
And for her ex to be like, oh, you know, his behavior's not that bad. It's just... he's talking to a 17-year-old girl on Tinder.
So
that's
I mean,
weird.
It kind of is, though. It kind of is that bad.
Right. It's giving, like, envy vibes. Like, he wants to be this girl. I don't know. She tried talking to him the first time, and if he can't take that as advice on, like, how to be more attractive to other people, then that's on him.
Yeah, I mean, like, you need to do it
Just
for
gives me
you. You're not doing it to be like someone else and change. I mean,
right.
You're doing it for yourself.
Right.
So,
it just gives me the ick. Like, the guy in the story gives me the ick.
Like, I don't even know this guy, but like his personality, like just that sentence, it totally is unattractive, like in a person in general.
Definitely.
Not someone who you would, you know, want to be with.
So that's it for the Reddit stories. So now we go to talking about ourselves.
Yes. You know, and I was going to say in the last story, not to compare, you know, he's trying to compare himself to that girl. You shouldn't compare yourselves to other people.
Right. All right, guys. So we're moving on to some more personal info about us, since you guys should definitely get to know your hosts. So obviously you guys know who I am. My name is Jessie. It's nice to meet you guys. Yay! So a lot of people will probably assume that I'm some bisexual woman. I do not identify as a bisexual woman. Yes, I used to date men in the past. I was a late bloomer, and I am full on lesbianism.
Shit.
I am a lesbian, obviously. So Sydney and I have been together for over 3 years now.
It's a long time to put up with you.
And I would say that we have had our ups and downs for sure. But at the end of the day, it's a pretty good relationship. What about you, Sydney? Go ahead.
Some things about me. I'm alive. Barely alive. Some facts about me is I just started a podcast. I have a girlfriend named Jessie, and she's the co-host of the podcast. And I have a cat named Gracie. I have an axolotl. His name is Cupid. Me and my girlfriend Jessie just moved into a new house together. This is our first time, like, officially living together, like, on paper. So, I mean, it's had its ups and downs.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, I think we're slowly starting to adjust to living together.
For the most part, it's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
Like, finally getting to, like, because, like, I feel like all the time it was like, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you. And now it's like, I'll see you when I get home, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially because I wouldn't say we were long distance, but we were mid distance for quite a bit of our relationship. because she was always 2 hours away. I'd have to go see her, drive 2 hours, go see her every weekend when I was off. By the end of the weekend, it just wasn't enough time. You know, we wanted obviously more time together, and sometimes I'd go home and I'd cry because I wouldn't want to go to work. I'd want to be with my girlfriend, but now I'm sick of her. I give it a 10 out of 10. Like, it's just, nothing's going to be perfect, but at the same time, it's very passionate. It's very, like, you get to share a laugh with somebody at the end of the day.
What are you even saying?
I don't know. I'm rambling. Maybe we should talk about, oh my gosh, the night we first met when I started laughing. Was it the night we first met when I started laughing and I fell off the bed?
It was one of the first nights. Maybe, no, it was... It was the night I became your girlfriend. Like, the night we made it official. Yeah. Because we called Aunt Tina that night. I think it was on the phone with her.
Yeah, I remember that.
We're chilling on her bed, and all of a sudden, I look over, and her feet is where her head is supposed to be. And she's flying off the bed. Oh my god, that was like top 5 funniest moments of my life. I like look over to like tell you something, and all of a sudden there's your feet in the air, and you're flying off the bed as you want to crash.
I'd say one of my favorite moments, at least that I've been laughing about recently, was when my sister came to visit.
Oh no.
Can I talk about this on podcast or no?
I got so drunk. Like, her sister came over. I don't even remember what kind of alcohol was it, but we drank the entire bottle between us two.
I ended up babysitting.
I was going down a spiral staircase like it was a slide going wee. I got tangled up.
What was that?
Gracie. I got tangled up in it. The staircase railing thing. I don't remember this, by the way. This is from what Jesse's told me. But I believe it because I woke up with a huge bruise on my knee and a huge bruise on my foot.
Yeah, it was definitely rough because she was basically using
we talk
the
no
staircase.
More of it? No more.
It's a freaking slip and slide. We could talk about a ghost story.
No, not right now.
Why are you creeped out?
Yes. We can switch spots and then do it.
Oh my god.
We'll talk about it another time.
I don't know. I don't really have like...
You don't have a favorite
It's
memory?
not that I do have favorite memories, but like the way I'm going to talk about it is going to be all cheesy.
How about the day that I proposed? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
that day is still yet to come. These are promise rings, and how this happened was we went to the Lantern Festival at the Pittsburgh Zoo. So we went in front of something, like a fountain or something. I don't even remember.
It was like a big like lantern display that looked like a tree full of all these little hearts. I'm sure you can insert a photo to give a good example.
Jesse gave me the ring.
It was so funny because here I was like all romantic and stuff. I take her to a lantern festival at the zoo and I had it all planned. I had the ring in my pocket the whole time. I was nervous as hell. Like thinking, I'm like, oh my God, this is like a proposal. And so I popped the question in front of the tree. Obviously she said yes to the promise ring. And this girl comes up in one of those like little
there was this lady
things.
like in like one of the scooters like driving around and she whipped that bitch. She did a U-turn and she's like, is this a proposal? Do we need pictures? We're like, oh no, we're good. Because wait, no, we did have her take our picture.
No, we had some other
because we already had somebody else take our picture, so we were like, no, we're good, thank you. But it was so funny the way she whipped that scooter. I was like, it should have been a proposal at that point because that lady had our back.
Yeah. And I thought it was so funny because when I went to put the ring on her finger, it like kind of got stuck for a second. I was like, oh my God, it doesn't fit. And you're like, no, it fits. And you pushed it down your finger.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God.
But the ring is emerald because emerald is my birthstone.
And mine's amethyst, not because it's my birthstone, but because I like purple. Now, my ring story, when Cindy gave me my ring, is actually kind of funny when you compare it to when I gave you yours, because we straight up went to the mall. We just like that we went to the same, not the same exact place that I went to, because mine was in a different location.
We wanted the same ring with the different, like our own stones. So we went to one of the jewelry places, and I buy her this ring, and this bitch right in front of the lady checking out, she's like, you know, just so you know, from here on out, I'm gonna look at you randomly and go, ring power, and I expect you to do it back. And I'm so embarrassed in front of this lady. I'm like, oh my god.
And she did every time that I say ring power, she does in fact,
because I have to, because you did it in front of the lady, and it made me sign this contract, this agreement against my will, and I'm stuck in it. Ring power.
Ring power.
I hate my life.
I mean, it was a good date though, because I mean,
we've had a lot of good dates, and there's more dates to come. Give it a thumbs up if you would like to see future dates, because
maybe we'll do a little vlog.
Yeah, we should. Like, I've been thinking about doing vlogs on here too. We have a jar of date cards, like little date, like you pick a card, it's like a little date idea, like bowling or movies, or so I feel like we could turn it into something fun.
Yeah, and we have yet to really explore around the area that we moved to, so it'd be nice to definitely do like a day vlog of exploring and seeing what's out there around us. Mm-hmm. But yeah, those are our ring stories. It was just funny to me because like I'm not saying that you didn't put thought into it. Obviously you did. I mean, you always treat me special. Like, that's not the point. But I just thought it was funny because like here I was overthinking and overanalyzing everything when I went to go give you your ring. And I was like, all right, I'm going to take her to dinner and I'm going to take her to this lantern festival. And then you were like, let's just go to the mall. So we went to the mall, we got the ring, and then we ended up going to round one, and that was super fun actually. We won a bunch of like stuffies and stuff and played some bowling, but it was a really good time. I had a good time, and I was just I didn't even care. Like she could have just taken me to the park for all I care or whatever, like to give me my ring. I was just happy to even get such a beautiful ring, because I mean, look at that. She a beauty. And yes, it is real diamonds.
Okay, that's enough.
That's a little bit of information about us. So if you guys want to know more about us, ask us questions in the comments down below, and maybe we'll answer them in our next episode. Also, give us some recommendations on what you guys would like to see us or hear us talk about on our next episode, because we need ideas.
We need ideas, so let us know what you guys want to see.
But hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next episode of Free Your Mind.
Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.
Bye.